Hello everyone, welcome friends and welcome to my channel once again. Today we are gonna be doing Bitcoin live trading again, and we will see what Bitcoin is doing as US market close is out. And always whenever we have any market open and close, Bitcoin do its thing. So what is the best time? Like I would suggest there are best times which can be before opening the market and after closing the market. So after closing the market, there are things like people still want to trade, and then you started to see some volume in the Bitcoin. That is where we will end up in taking our trades. So, all right. So whenever you started to want to trade, as a thumb rule, you should not just get in. First thing you need to understand is what market structure is doing and what exactly the Bitcoin is doing basically. So if we started to break it down, right? What we have to break down, we should always start from the day and try to look for the trend, what trend its BTC is going on. So if you want to look at the trend, I must suggest I always started from the daily, right? If you start from the daily means like a 1 day candle. So if I look at daily, right, I mean if you look at day before yesterday, then you can see it was a full buy starting from 65 788 to 841. Next day kind of indecision. Very next day, it means yesterday there were buy, and today all we see is sell off, right? So if we see a sell off, then there is a good chances this sell off can be continue, and I must say these are our levels. um, the low was for today was 66,437. So if we started to break it down again, so that is our support is. Let me just draw a quick trend line here, the horizontal line or whatever you guys say, 66,372, and the high was this. So the entire day, like whenever the trading goes, it always trade between the high and low of the day. And that is we should these are the key levels. That's how we have to find the key levels. And then like entire day the trading will goes between high and the low of the day, right? So what else you can do, you can just go to 4 hours and start it to break down the trade. As I said before, let's break down our trade again. All right. So if we break down our trade, you can see these are our zones basically, where I can see that there are a lot of selling in this particular area. And you see, like if I see this order block particularly, 1 2 3 4, as soon as it's tried to hit this zone, you see a good fall in the Bitcoin. So that is what we wanted or not, right? So the good thing about this one is this is acting right now as a supply zone, and this is our demand zone. So if that's the case, would you like to trade in between? No, that's a big no. That's what the people started to think about, whether I should get into I should get into the middle of the trade, or I should wait for the trade. That is where you have to understand that you should wait for the trade. um, we have to be very very patient whenever we are taking trade. That is the important thing, right? All right. So if we started to break down again, as we break down from higher time frame to lower time frame, and eventually we have to look into the time frame where we will trade, right? So if we look at this time frame right now, it is trading here, right? So again, as I said, always mark your high and lows. So 4 hour in the 4 hour time frame, you can see how many times it try to touch the supply zone and it always come back, right? And now uh, let me see here one more thing. So basically you see the 4 hour candle, this is 4 8 and this candle just started, right? So 8 a.m., 12 p.m. and this is 4 p.m. candle. So 4 p.m. candles just started, so there's a big selling in this candle. This candle telling us that there was a good number of seller, but then it got brought back up right away. So if I look at around like and right and so they try to bring it up to here, right? This is your bearish candle which eat up all these three candles of the past, so it's bearish engulfing. Again the very next candle comes in, right? And in the very next candle we can see it eat up all these small candles. So like the way it is going, is a good chances the third candle we will see a heavy selling again, right? And you know the news always play a good role. Like 1 hour ago we have one news. If I say more news, it says United States government sold 12 billion of Bitcoin, and then there was a Bitcoin bull cycle. You know, they try to make a news so they can play with the options what you guys are trying to buy. So right now, as I said, like you can see this about trend line. Right now it is following the trend line, and I can see this is again a wave is forming here. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So as soon as the Elliott wave form, let me show you what does that mean. So if you can see this Elliott wave we're talking about, and it will go down again, right? That is what we are expecting, but hopefully not, right? And now let's break up a time frame again. So all I'm seeing is 64307. That is where, you know, if you are a long-term investor or I'm not sure like how long opportunity you open. If you open with the lowest risk, right, 2x or 10x, whatever the preferred is, I must suggest like uh, target, always target for a look for a bigger opportunity, right? So if you look at this one, we can see that we have 1 4 hour heavy selling, and then this 4 hour was heavy selling, but it got right back up, right? Now the thing is, these were two bullish engulfing. If I do it 8 hours, you can see a big candles eating up all these candles. So you can see which candle it is trying to eating up now, or is it trying to digest it, right? Wherever the buyers will appear, it will try to digest it. And if the buyers will not appear, it will try to sell everything down to the bottom. And that is what I think we don't want. So 8 hours time frame, I don't see it. I can make it a custom one, but let's move forward, right? So now let's break our trade into 2 hours time frame and see what exactly going on. All right. So again, we can see that, you know, it's the same thing. As I said, the selling is continue, and this is the demand area, right? 64,000 here. 64,000 is the demand area. So if I break it more like 15-20 minutes, there will be a small down, there will be small demand areas where we want to take some, you know, position and try to see if, you know, that can go in our favor, right? So let's watch it again. And then we can just, I can select my arrow again, right? So let's see now. Right here you can see again on 15-minute chart, this is the area where it is trying to make some support, but I can see clearly the support is 66,989, 66,989. It's here, 66. Let me just draw this zone for you. This is a zone, right, guys? I mean, this is where the chances are it bounced in past, and if I just stretch it a little bit more, this is our another demand area where you see it went up to there, and then it's tried to go up, right? So this is our another demand area where there is a good chances that it will try to it will try to bounce again, right? We can see a new bounce at this area. So would it bounce it here or no? That is where the point is, right? And if we see so, if this happens, 66,900 is above 6,600 and 66,009. Let me just make it a little bigger. Yeah, we can always move this price range. I'm just trying to make it more sure that this is a right way. So you see this area, right? This is the area where the trend changes, right? The trend changes from here to here, right? And then if you see again, it bounces back here and then again it went up. This is a third, so it's a triple bottom. Basically, I must say that will be a triple bottom where it is trying to make a support. But if this zone break, there's a good chance it can go more down, right? So what you wanted to see is like more selling is coming until it is not touching 66,900 and this area again, which I'm sure it will touch the area and then it will try to go up, right? So all I'm seeing is it's gonna touch this area and then it will try to go up. So as I said, like moving to our lesser and lesser time frame, we will see it will try to make the new zones. As I said, this zone, right? Let me remove this one, and you can see some buying occur, in this area. Right, right. So this is the area, which has, I must say, support. I'll just say support, right? So support area, I just draw the support area. Yeah, this is a bigger support area. That's why. Yeah, again, it's a support, right? So this is a support here. So I must say, right? I mean, without going here, it cannot go back up. So that is what my understanding here. And so we should wait until it is not it's touch here 6600, 66,600. These are the important levels. If that breaks, it can go again back to 66,212, and we should wait for these zones to hit again, right? And that's how we find out which side the market is moving. So the trend is down right now. If you think about buying it, then you're trying to go against the trend, which could be impact your position heavily, right? So CoinDex Bitcoin price index lost by 2%. Data talk, wisdom tree, crypto is going to be a mainstream. As I said, it will try to go down. It is here right now, right? And I'm pretty sure it will touch here, where I have draw this zone, right? So we will wait for this area 66,837 or 66,800, and then I know once it's hit the area, then you will start to see some volume in the market on the buyer side again. Yeah, so we should wait for this one. So we should wait for this area. Yeah, 66. I must say this area 66. Yeah, slowly it is doing that. It is trying to tap. It is trying to tap the lower levels, and that's how it attracts that to the buyer. Yes, I'm gonna go up, but then eventually again the selling comes. You can see those sellings multiple time in this time frame. So all you need to understand is the momentum, the price action. What is the price action going on right now? It's a downtrend. So in the downtrend, they should try to buy up. Yes, we can, but we need to look for the zones. We need to look for the order block size, right? So wait for this support. I must say this should hit this zone first, right? And once it's hit this zone, there's a good chance they try to go up. Yeah, there's support. This is the support I'm expecting here. This is what the block is making. This is where looks like a big, when I say order block, it's something big investor invests their money. So they try to pump it from 66. Look at this candle. They try to pump it from 66,700, 66,700 to 67,500. Yeah, and that's it. These are important levels. So you can always see those levels. I'm just waiting once it's hit that zone, and then we can look for the buy side. But until that, I would wait. I would wait. It's not like it will just go up. It's not a rocket technology, and no buyers are appearing here. Slowly, like it's gonna happen, and once it's happened, it will go fast for sure. So you can see all these fake out buying until that time. This is a trend line again. I'm making one more trend line. If try to break this trend line, the good chances can try to go up, but then we have to wait for 66 7,400 to be clear, right? So right now it's going selling side. I'm pretty sure the more selling will come. Yeah, let's draw a trend line here. So see, you see that every tries to break this trend line, it comes down. So why it is trying to take some support here? You see that this investor, this whale, whoever bought this here, they have this big candle, right? So 1 2 3 4, if I show you 15 minutes, then you can see this candle, and you can see it like what's going on. So look at these reversal pattern right here. These one of the engulfing bearish, then second, then third. In this, if you see that I say the wick is still there, right? But the sellers are reducing little bit. So all we try to see is whether the sellers are higher right now or no. If I look at 5 minutes again, it is trying to break this trend. But this is the support. I would love to buy at this support, right? If you do a trade with $10-20, or they trade for $10 or $20, it's not gonna work. I want to do a trade for a good trade. Like whenever you get into the trade, the only thing is like you should get a good return on your trade. That's what important is. So let's wait for it. I will try to open the position at 66,847. So 847, this is our support, and at this support, if you see, the trend line is trying to break, but if it is rejected here again at 67,400, then it will try to go back up, right? And the sellers will start to appear again, and then they will do their things, and that is what not everyone wanted, right? So if you have any questions, let me know. Yes, I just started my stream. Definitely I am back in the market. I looked at the BTC. If you guys have any sort of question, you can always ask in my chat. You can put in the chat and I can just tell you. Yeah, Bitcoin is, Bitcoin is a major crypto, a dad of all the crypto coins. That's what important is. And it is trying to go up, and I'm pretty sure at 67,319 I can see, right? At 67,319 again I can see there are sellers sitting here, but they will not let it cross. They will not let it cross this until here, and this is the trend line I draw again. Once it hit the trend line, it will try to go down again. So as you can see, it's happening. It's try to break the trend line, but as soon as try to hit this trend line, the sellers appear and they try to break it down, right? And as I said, it will try to go up to here. This is the order block where the sellers appear, and I'm pretty sure that what's gonna happen is as soon as it hits this zone, again there will be a good selling to the down. So this is not the buy area. My buy area, if you ask me, I would just try to buy here at this 66,800 level. And 66,800 are the level where you will see some, demand from the market. And because that is where one of the, whale of market invested. You see how the big candle 1 2 3 4, if I show you a bigger time frame, look at this candle, right? This is a time frame of 5 minutes. If I show you a 15 minutes time frame, then you can see these candles 1 2 3 4. Let me show you this. Look at these candles, look at these big candles. These are bullish engulfing candles which are keep going up up up. So that is where our target is. What all you need to do is we need to wait for the levels. We are waiting to touch this 67,900. Once it touches this, then it's a good chance it will try to go back up again. Right? So all we can do is wait, have a patience, grab a glass of water, grab a cup of coffee or whatever you wanted, it's BTC. It's BTC doing its own thing. It's BTC do its BTC thing, right? So look at the 5 minute time frame. Yeah, trying to go break this trend, trying to go up, but as I said earlier, the good buy zones and good levels is this. If you enter here, there's a good chance it will go up to here and then come back again. So if you get into this here, then like it's a trade called to be as a trade where the risk factor is bigger side, right? Because as soon as you buy, the sellers can appear right away, which you want to avoid. And I can see it is hitting If I go over 1 minute, it is trying to hitting a zone which is a supply zone, as I said, right? So wait for this supply zone to be clear, and let's see, as you can see, the upper wick went up there, and then immediately it's rejected, right? As I said, immediately it's rejected. So we will wait, we will wait, we will wait, and we will do our trade here. Yeah, link is in the Discord if you want to join. For the trade alerts, I will definitely update a trade um, as soon as it hit the demand zone. I will give a trade here. All I'm trying to do is just wait, have a patience, and that's important. In the stock or crypto trading market, it's important. Again, if you see that, you will say like, I mean, these are the bullish candles are coming, but as I said, this is about, it breaks this trend line, it try to come up, it will try to trap the buyers, and then it will short again. And that is what we don't want it, right? We always want it to risk. Yes, we always try to avoid these kind of risk in the market, right? Yeah, we will just keep moving. We will just keep moving. Um, we will not just stuck on one trade. That's the important part of trade. You should um, cut your position immediately if you are seeing that the trade is going against your levels. The level should mark already. Which position you want to open, that's all depend. As I said, this is again gonna be, it is trying to trap the buyers, and that's what it will do. So all you can do is, I'm pretty sure from here, again, the short position you can open. If it unable to break this one, the short position can be opened easily. So we will wait for this, wait for this. If it hits, as soon as you get in, you need to understand this particular wick, this particular candle. As I said before, it is trying to make a U pattern, which is a bullish, but that's a 1 minute chart. I really don't like 1 minute chart. You should always look for at least 5 minute charting, right? And in 5 minute chart, as I suggest, right, you see the selling. As soon as it hits the supply zone, you can see the selling. The sellers are sitting there. It's good sellers. Yeah, you can open the short position, but it's good. Like if it hits this zone, I would love to open short position here, not here, and buy I would love to here, not there. So all I'm doing is, patient is the key in the market. What you need to understand is this: just wait for it, right? And look in the 1 minute again. If you look in the 1 minute again, you can see it's started to go down here. Yes. So all it's trying to do is, as I said before, it is trying to trap the sellers and buyers in the in this side until this particular supply zone is not clear, either this side or upside, right? Definitely, the position will go again the short side. Um, all you need to just wait. Again, as I told you, this supply zone is there and it is trying to trap the buyers. Yeah. If this clears, then definitely it's going up to there, right? And the changes will be to bullish. But as I said, we should always wait, and we should have patiently waiting in the market to touch our levels, not the levels we're just showing immediately. So these levels is still not clear, which I'm waiting for. If it's wait, that's what I'm saying. You see, don't see the volume right now, right? But slowly started, the buyer started to appear, and then again they hit the supply zone, and there is a good chances once they hit the supply zone, right, it will start to go down again. The trend right now, the trend in, if we look at the trend in past, past 15 minutes, let's look at the trend in past 15 minutes. Right, it says yes, I'm going up, right? It's trying to making a trend. Yes, I'm trying to go up, but it is unable to make a higher high. Let's see if this one make a higher high, then there is a good chances it will start to go back up again. But as you see, the volume is really less right now. There is no volume in the market. That is what is missing here. So I'm pretty sure it touched the demand area, and it is trying to go back up to this point. Yeah, just wait for this. I told you, right? I mean, at this point, you just need to wait. Be patient. If you open any long position, you will be trapped. If you open any short position, you will be trapped. So we should wait for this one to clear. Either this area again, I can see there is a supply. So this particular area is a supply here. It's unable to cross it, then it will just try to retest it again here, right? And if it's able to cross this successfully, then the next is this. These two supplies, these two supply areas are important. Yes, these two supplies areas are important, and I'm waiting for this one to clear. So all I'm telling you is, if you want to open a bullish position, we will open here, 67,538. Once it's crossed and confirmation, it will try to do a little retest. If that makes sense, then we will try to open a long position. For short position, as I said, right, if it crosses, if it touches again, it try to do a retest 140. If that breaks, we're gonna open a short position. This area. This area breaks, we will open a short position up to here. Yes, the target will be this. Yes, as I said, it cannot break above. It unable to break above, it fails. It try to, trap the buyers. And that's how it happened in the market all the time, right? If we do a 1 minute charting, then things will be less clear. But if we look at the 5 minute chart, then you can see just in one candle, look at this one candle, one 5 minute candle eat up this. And this is your purely, bearish engulfing candle which appears, and you will see one more engulfing candle, and then it will just go more down. Yeah, it tests a lot of patience in the market. So we need to wait for it. As I said, on over 1 minute charting, I told you that it's unable to cross, this particular demand area, right? So this supply sitting here again, letting it fall down, which I'm targeting it will hit again this 67,184. If break this particular area, then the short position is confirmed. We're going to open a short position here. As I told you, it's unable to, and the short target is up to here. Yes, we'll see a little bounce here. Yeah, you can open a short position with a 10x leverage. Leverage should be less, and the target should be 66,899. This is our stop loss. Now I'm just writing on Discord. You can always join my Discord. It's in the link. And average entry price should be 67,300. If it's breaks, target is first TP would be 67,135. Yeah, second TP would be, let me see, 66,900. Stop loss I can see is 67,366. Yeah, the link is in the Discord. So guys, I'm back. I just try to make sure that the resolution look good, stream is healthy, and that's what my plan was. And again, I'm back. Let me see what happened to the levels. Yes, I have to adjust everything, adjust my system, adjust my positions here. Yes, So as I said, like like it's keep rotating in the demand zone. It's going to keep rotating in the supply zone right now. As I said, our stop loss should be 366 if it hits. Yes. So as I said, this is our demand area right now, and it is trying to crossing that in the demand area. Yes. So if you want to open a position, I must wait until here. If it crosses 67 500, and definitely I'm gonna open a long position with a 10x leverage on the BingX. If you do not have account, let me know. You guys can open the BingX account. As I said, it's in my link. If you go to my link, you can open that account. So now look at the revisit our position. As I said, you can open a long position only when it crosses 67 500. So we will wait until there because patience is the key in the stock market and the crypto market. So that is where it is we wanted to see, right? And yes, we can always see, we can always look at it, what's going on, and so far so good. It's keep trying to trap the buyers. It keep trying to track the buyers here. Yeah, you can always try to change the quality to higher picture quality. Yes, I'm assuming that it's again try to trap the sellers here, and once it's done, once it will hit this area, it will try to go back up again. So we have to wait until it's clear out this particular supply zone, and then we will open a long position. Yeah, still as I said, the 66 366 is the area where we will see more sellers again. And this is Bitcoin, it does this all the time, all the time. So it is again, as I said, it is trying to make, again making a new high. It is again trying to attract the buyers, and once it's done, it will just try to flip it again. So this is the zone. Once it's break and hold, then it will try to go more up. We have to wait until here, until this point, and then you can open the long position. So again, I can see that the BTC is trying to break that particular demand area, right? And particular, so I can see it made another support here. It is trying to see if I can see right, you can see here. If I see here again, I looked at it and there's a good buy zone it tried to creating here. But more confident trade, like the trade which is be a successful trade, is the only one where you see a good amount of money credit to your account. We'll just wait for this area to be clear. If it's open and if it is trying to reaching this particular supply area, then try to break again. Yeah, we need to wait for this area to be clear. As I said, I made already our supply and the demand zone. If anybody want to enter into the trade, do not just go blind and enter into the trade. We that will be called to be as a forced trade, which we definitely want to avoid. We don't want to do any forced trade, right? We want to do a trade which is always a success, called to be a successful trade. Right, so let me draw another one more trend line, which is try to make a new trend line after every, on a 1 minute too. So things will be more clear to us what it is doing actually, right? So it made another, the demand zone. So it's a good chance, right? How things goes up, right? It always go up, retest it, and then goes up, right? How things goes up? It retest it, goes up, retest it, goes up, retest it, goes up. If it goes in this fashion, that is the best way. It is trying to filling all this gap here, here, here. So it will try to fill all this gap and then it try to goes up. Yeah, and we need to look for this particular zone where the good buy occurred. It try to always do this, right? As I said, if you look into the 1 minute and try to look at the deeper, you will see buy and lot of buy and selling, which we want to avoid, right? So now look at again the 5 minute charting. If you look at the 5 minute charting, you can see there is a critical demand, the critical supply zone is sitting here, right? 67,400. So 67,400 is a supply zone which we see heavy selling, right? And we want to avoid this kind of, because if it is, yeah, I'm pretty sure if it is break this 67,537, it's gonna go more up. So we have a room until here. So we will enter after it break this for the long and try to do a little retest. On the retest, we will enter. We will open our position. Yes. So let's wait for it. I'll try to do the same thing as I said. So as I said, it try to breaking this particular zone. Once it's break this zone, we will open a long position here. Yes. So we have to wait. We have to wait. Patience is the key in the crypto market. So once the BTC goes up and down, it try to attract buyers and seller. Yeah, if you're watching my stream, you can always provide me with a coin name. If you don't know English, if you are from India, from any other country, let me know. We can start it to stream this in Hindi, or you'll try to do in your local language. Yeah. So all I'm trying to see is this movement. It try to make a new trend here. We will wait.